Hey, Nicole Marie Finch here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my health and mindset blog, and I'm happy to have you here. So today I want to talk about something that really kind of bothers me. And I think we can do better. And my goal is to share my thoughts on that with you all, and hopefully you'll all agree we can do better. We deserve to do better. We really owe it to ourselves to do better. And what it is about is how we tend to bond over negativity. I mean, you may have noticed, like when you get together, we tend to gossip over negative things versus the positive. Have you noticed that? I mean, I find that sometimes we get together and people talking about good things that are happening, and the response is, oh yeah, good, it's awesome, I'm so happy for you. But then we talk about maybe drama in your life, or talk about this person, someone talking about something behind their back, and oh, this person, I can't believe this coworker or whatever. That's when you're like, ooh, I want to hear more. That's when you really get into it. We're talking poorly about someone. We're more so than complimenting someone. We tend to use this negative talk to bond and bring ourselves together. And why? Why is that? I'll actually tell you why. It makes us feel included. It makes us feel we're a part of something. We are together over here. We are in agreement. We're together. That person's over there. They're separate, but we're together. Or when you kind of talk about like the drama in your life, people can relate. Ah, yes, no, I hear you, and here we're gonna figure this out together. It creates that connection, kind of going back to the caveman days when standing out was bad, and you don't want to be separated. Being separated is the deepest fear behind all fears of humankind. And so we find that we feel more connected when if you have someone who's talking about something drama, some bad thing going on in their life. You can be like, oh, first of all, it makes you feel, oh, that sucks for them, good thing I don't have to deal with that. It kind of gives you a little like, all right, I'm doing pretty well. But it also helps you to kind of come together and bring that person together and say, oh, look, I hear you. I've been through that too. For some reason, that same thing doesn't happen when we're talking about positive things. It sounds like it's bragging, and it makes the other person kind of feel bad. So we tend to damper down our positive things and amp up the negative things because we don't want that person to exclude us. We want to all be kind of brought in together. Plus, we love the rags to riches story. We love the struggle to the amazingness. We bond over these negative events and hardships, and certainly the media is having a field day with this. The drama, ooh, it's what brings you in, and it brings light to things from all over the world. And if you're someone who's just going off, having fun, even though people around the world are dying, it somehow it seems like you're not in reality. You don't care, and we're just being pulled down by this negativity, negative talk about people, negative things that are happening. Those who are feeling happy and positive are literally people who don't care. And what we're doing, though, is we're lowering our energetic frequencies. When we talk bad about somebody, we're actually hurting ourselves more. It impacts our mindset negatively, impacts our health negatively, it's impacting you more than the other person that you're talking about. And it's such a tendency to do this. It's a human nature thing. So first of all, let's not feel bad about it. It's not like we're bad people or that, we're kind of bad karma coming our way. But we can nip it in the bud and celebrate each other and talk about all the positive things, talk about love, forget judgment, and bring on more of this positive energy. And that's going to make an impact around the world. So here's the thing. As I've talked about before, we are electrical, energetic beings. We give out a frequency depending on how we're feeling. The heart can influence the brain waves of the people around us. I mean, the earth has energy, everything has energy, and it resonates out. And your energetic shift can change the energy around the world, for good or for bad. And I like to use the example of the butterfly effect. So this is an effect where a butterfly in one part of the world can flap its wings in such a way that it gets a little ripple going of energy throughout the world and can cause big tidal waves in other parts of the world. Big tsunamis, earthquakes even, in other parts of the world. And I know we're seeing lots of these big hurricanes and tornadoes, and I don't know. It's, I hear a lot more negativity these days. It kind of feels a little bit like we may be conjuring it up, putting that negative energy out there, getting those waves out there, creating all these kinds of things that are happening around us, and creating some of this trouble in the world. And if that's true, then so is the opposite. If we start raising up the vibrations with this positive energy, talking good about people, spreading love, expecting the best of people, giving them the benefit of the doubt, getting together and celebrating our achievements, helping each other when there's issues and there's drama. Sometimes you need to vent, let it go, but then you've got to let it go, truly, and come back to that positive and put it out. We can raise the energetic vibrations, the energetic frequencies around the world. It will spread. We will see more of the good in the world, less of the bad. We'll be celebrating the positive. We'll be shunning the negative. It sounds all too good to be true and sounds like, oh, that sounds nice, but that's not really possible. Why not? Why not? We are all connected in this world, whether we want to admit it or not. I think these things, these social media, computer, and all that stuff, we're becoming more disconnected and less aware of the ways that we can really influence the world around us. We are absolutely, we are creatures of the earth. And I know I'm getting a little bit out there right now, but I'm really passionate about this because I hear all these things about, people being rude and fighting and all the bad things happening in the world, all the mean things. I'm just like, why can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just act in love? We all have differences, but why can't we just put that out there? And you know what? We can. Because positive energy is stronger than negative energy. And all we have to do is start putting more of those positive vibrations out there. Stop using negative events and drama to bond. When we come together, let's come together in celebration, especially as women. Okay, we can be really tough sometimes on each other. So let's remember that we're all just trying to do the best we can. Let's spread that love. And I know it's human nature, so it's a little bit tough sometimes, but we can change and make that shift. And listen, again, it's okay. Sometimes you need to let it out. Sometimes that needs to happen. Sometimes you want to share your concerns on people, but remember to do it out of love. And remember to lift each other up. Because we can start to change the course of the way the world seems to be looking around us. I truly believe it. And I really want to share this video today because I think it's so important right here, right now, especially as we're going into 2019, the end of a decade, all these transformational things happening where we can really make a push for good over evil in the world. So that's what I have for you today. I know life is chaos. Let's have fun with it and let's go and spread those good vibes.